What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. I've got a duel for you guys to check out. This one is weird, it's trolly, and frustrating. Everything in between, every other superlative that I can't think of right now. And honestly, I'm not even going to give this one a ton of setup because this duel is going to be very long, and I think that some people are going to rip their hair out and just be like, what the freak, Kappa? I mean, what are these guys doing? Are they even trying to win? I'm going to go ahead and roll this, and I'm going to, I guess, do my intro while I'm still rolling it because, again, this is going to be a long duel. Now, you guys know that I generally don't do a lot of tag duels because obviously there's no official rules for tag dueling and it doesn't hold a lot of validity. Plus, a lot of times just one person seems to kind of suck, and this is kind of a double no-no because I don't like featuring these banished decks because they're just kind of boring to me. But this was just a very unique situation, and you guys will obviously see later in this duel the situation that I'm talking about. Now, if this was a straight up 1v1, the guy at the bottom would probably just get OTK'd. I mean, this Mermail guy is going the F off, and I think he's actually going to reduce his damage by going into Gungnir. I feel like he actually reduced his damage a little bit, and you see right there, because the Megalo, I believe, can attack twice. Even though he did get trollololoed by Struggling Battle, he clearly would have won already. I mean, he did, this 12,000, what's it called, 13,100 damage or something like that. Math fails me, but you guys get the point. He did well over 8,000. So this guy, I'm not sure what exactly this deck is. It looks like some type of rank 4 deck. Actually, no, I think that's exactly what it is. It's like one of those weird decks that wants to summon Bujin Amaterasu and constantly spam like zombie monsters like Mizuki and stuff like that. Wants to constantly reuse that. So the guys at the top, I think, are running like water variants. I think this guy actually might be. At first, I thought he was running like some weird aqua actresses, but no, he's running just a water deck. Now, Necroface is going to hit the deck or hit the field, and the weird part is, I believe water monsters cannot be destroyed by battle, and except by other water monsters. So essentially, they have battle immunity right now. And you would think with this many cards at their disposal, they would be able to get that one card off the field relatively easy. Now, I don't know what the hell this guy is doing. He gave up like his entire opening. He gave up like 5 cards to resolve the effect of Tsukiyumi. Did you guys see, like, what is he doing? And then he gets a couple of cards and he sets them and just gets Twin Twistered. Now, he's going to go for Castel, which why on earth, let me just say, why on earth would you not get rid of the Aquarium stage when it's clearly the card that is stalling out the entire duel? Instead, he spins the White Dolphin? Like, what? You can kill the White Dolphin fairly easily, but you can't kill it if he has the Aquarium stage. So yeah, both of these guys at the top are just playing water decks. Now, obviously, this is where it's not a link format duel. Well, you can ignore that. There's like 18 XC monsters on the field. I believe Left Arm Offering. Nope, he's not going to use it. He's going to use Tsukiyumi again. Now, here's the part of the duel that gets stalled down. Now, check it out, right? You see how these guys were at 150 life points. They were getting their asses kicked, had no life points left, but he got the, you know, the little cheese combo, as I call it, which is Soul Absorption plus Pot of Desires. Everybody does that. They think they're like hot shit. And then on top of that, he gets Eater of Millions, which just gives him a trillion life points. So these guys gain 8,000 life points instantly, and you think, okay, they're pretty good. Now, he has the Totally Awesome, but it can't be destroyed by battle. So these guys at the top are basically in no rush. They're in no hurry. They don't have to do anything because as long as they can just keep a monster in defense mode, they can kind of just chill. Solar Recharge is going to get activated. He's going to negate that with Totally Awesome, but that actually means he gets pranked by Regeki. He summons Zephyros the Elite. I think he can actually go ahead and attack directly. They're going to get more life points back, but the second that Aqua Spirit hits the field, I'm not sure they're just going to be able to, I don't think they're going to be able to do any more damage. He's going to activate Water Hazard, and then he's going to set Mother Grizzly. So yeah, these guys are definitely in cahoots. They're playing their, what's it called? Playing their banished deck. Oh no, actually, what's it called? Eater of Millions is doing some work. It's actually banishing monsters. Maybe I was wrong, guys. Maybe the comeback is actually real, and no, it's not, because 101 is just going to take away the Eater of Millions. Now, the interesting part is these guys have like They have 11,000 life points. I wasn't sure if they could actually do the damage. Very smart to go into 101. It's still a water monster, cannot be destroyed by battle. I wasn't sure if they were going to be able to actually do the damage here needed to win the duel, and that's the thing you guys should be wondering as well. Like, Cap, can they actually do 11,000 damage considering both of these guys are top decking? Now, luckily, these guys got another copy of Soul Absorption, and since he has like 40 cards in the grave, and he has a Fairy Tale Snow at his disposal, he's just going to be able to banish, and get lots and lots of life points. Now, here's the cool thing, though. He cannot actually activate that Pot of Desires because he only has 2 cards left in his deck, but maybe his opponent, or not, excuse me, maybe his tag partner, Ken, who has 18 cards in his deck. I'm not sure why. I guess he wanted the Rhoda first before. Okay, no, I thought maybe he was going to Rhoda and then use Pot of Desires, but no, he goes for something different. He goes for Omega, and then he gets even more life points by using the what's it called, the Fairy Tale Snow. Now, this was a really cool play. Check this out. He goes for Brotherhood of the Fire Fist, Horse Prince, and he summons Grin Maju from the dead. This thing is 22,000 attack. They have a 22,000 attack monster, and they can't fucking win the duel, guys, because all of that one mistake. Keep in mind, this is the same aquarium stage that I said was on the field when they could have just Castelled, but that's how you lose duels, boys. Look how many life points they have. By the way, they're not even close to having the amount of life points that they're ultimately going to finish with in this duel. These guys are, I mean, I'm not going to spoil it, but let's just say enough Fairy Tale Snows are going to hit the board. Now, what I thought was going to happen was I thought that they were going to try and use Amaterasu to somehow get Necroface back to the guy's hand so that they could summon it and put all these banished decks or all these banished cards back into the deck. He flips over Macrocosmos, but I mean, it's kind of a little, it's like too late now. Macrocosmos doesn't really do anything. I mean, yeah, he's getting life points during his opponent's turn. That's kind of nice and everything. Now he summons the Necroface. What are you doing? Because now their board is completely locked. They're at almost 40,000 life points. I guess they can start banishing stuff from their field to summon the what's it called? The copy of the Fairy Tale Snow. But I just don't get it. Like, I feel like they're just gating life points to gain life points. They have another Grin Maju, which is it's 34,000 attack, and they can't do anything. It's like they're just ramming their head into a brick wall, and they're just like, why isn't this working? They have 36,000 attack monsters, and they can't do any damage. This is why I said that this duel is going to be frustrating, and they are not done. The Grin Majus are just going to gain more attack. They're over, they're 42,000 now? I think they actually are going to go higher. Look at all the chains on Soul Absorption, by the way. It's just like Chain City, as you know. I think a couple of turns ago, these guys were at like 38,000. They are now at 64,000 life points, and they cannot win, guys. And they ultimately end up decking out. I'm actually so glad that this happened because I really don't like these banished decks. I think that they are incredibly boring, but I actually like it when they ultimately get trolled and just so many random things happened. I mean, you have 240,000 attack monsters. You have 65,000 life points that you came back from when you were at 150. And you ultimately just can't win the duel because of one poor decision that you made with Castell, boys. Those are the consequences of Yu-Gi-Oh! If you guys enjoyed this video, I told you it was going to be long. Please give the video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching as always, and subscribe if you have not already. This video has been brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at audible.com/MegaCapitalG. Over 180,000 titles to choose from on your mobile device. I'm listening to the amazing I Can't Make This Up by Kevin Hart. Link in the description.